Hey Steelers Nation, I'm back at you with another video. So, 2025 is probably Aaron Rodgers' last year in the NFL, and the Pittsburgh Steelers need a game plan for the QB position. Look, Aaron's a legend. 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champ, one of the best to ever sling it. But there's some real signs this is his last ride with the Steelers. First off, Rodgers is 41, turning 42 in December. That's grandpa age for a quarterback. His body's been through it. A torn Achilles in 2023 sidelined him for most of that season, and even though he played all 17 games for the Jets in 2024, he wasn't the same. He threw for 3,897 yards and 28 touchdowns, solid numbers. But he struggled against the blitz and looked slower in the pocket. ESPN's Seth Walder pointed out Rodgers' QBR dropped to 57.1 last year, his lowest since 2008. Father Time's knocking. Second, his contract screams one and done. That's not a build-around-me contract, that's a let's-see-what's-left-in-the-tank deal. Rodgers even hinted at retirement before signing, telling the media this move was about his love for the game, not chasing rings or cash. Plus, he just got married. Life outside football's pulling him. Finally, the Steelers' setup feels like a farewell tour. Mike Tomlin's a genius, and the defense is still elite. But this feels like a one-year experiment to snap that playoff win drought since 2016, not a long-term Rodgers era. Here's the deal. The Steelers can't just hope for the best when Rodgers rides off into the sunset. They haven't won a playoff game in 9 years, and fans are done with QB musical chairs. Right now, the QB room is Rodgers, Mason Rudolph as the backup, rookie Will Howard, and Skylar Thompson. Rudolph's a reliable number 2, but he's not your future. Thompson's a third stringer. Howard, a 6th-round pick from Ohio State, is the wild card, but he's raw. The Steelers need a legit QB plan for 2026, and they've got tools to make it happen. They're sitting on 12 draft picks, including compensatory ones from losing Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and others in 2025 free agency. That's ammo to make a move. But what kind of move? Let's break it down. So, what are the Steelers' options for quarterback in 2026? Here's 3 realistic paths. Number 1, draft a top prospect. The 2026 draft looks stacked with QBs, way better than the 2025 class. Guys like LSU's Garrett Nussmeier or South Carolina's Lenoris Sellers, a dual threat stud, are getting buzz. The 33rd team's Kyle Krabs mocked Nussmeier to Pittsburgh in the first round, saying he's got the arm and poise to be a franchise guy. With those extra picks, the Steelers could trade up for someone like Sellers, who'd light up the AFC North. This is the best bet. Find the next Big Ben and build around him. Number 2, they could get a veteran bridge QB. Hey, I know this isn't an option anyone wants, but if Will Howard's not ready and they miss on a draft pick, the Steelers could grab a veteran to bridge the gap. Yeah, a bridge quarterback keeps you competitive while Howard develops, or you draft again in 2027. But it's not exciting. And fans might lose it if it's another 10-7 season with no playoff wins. Number 3. If Mason Rudolph is not with the team, the cheapest and riskiest move is rolling with Howard as the starter. He's got potential. 73% completion, 4,010 yards, and 35 touchdowns at Ohio State in 2024. But his mechanics need work. If Rodgers' mentorship pays off, maybe Howard's a surprise. If he flops, though, the Steelers are stuck in quarterback purgatory. My money's on the draft. The Steelers haven't picked a quarterback in the first round since Kenny Pickett in 2022, and that whiffed. It's time to swing big for a guy like Nussmeier or Sellers. Omar Khan and Tomlin are too smart to mess this up. All right, Steelers Nation, that's the playbook. 2025 is probably Aaron Rodgers' last shot, and the Steelers gotta lock in their QB future for 2026. Draft a stud, grab a vet, or hope Will Howard's the guy. What do you guys think? Is Rodgers gonna light it up one last time? Who's the next Steelers quarterback? Drop your takes in the comments. If you vibed with this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for video notifications. Until next time, I'm out.